Hello and welcome to EOP News. I'm Duncan Conley.
And I'm Christina Wall. This past school year at Peninsula has been one of its best, so it's no wonder so many incoming freshmen chose Penn High over the other school. Andrew Menard has more.
Hey Panthers, over the past few years, Peninsula and PV have been basically sharing the amount of freshmen that attend both schools. Now, kids are starting to figure out which school is the better school. Let's talk to Mr. Pachia to find out more.
So roughly 2 out of every 3 students in PVP USD intermediate schools is planning on coming to Peninsula next year. And I think it's a combination of things. I think last year the API score going down at PV and our API score continuing to go up. I think then you kind of get into the differences between the schools, the bell schedules, I think is a big thing. And I think people, a lot of kids that are coming here are in favor of that 6-period bell schedule as opposed to the block schedule. And there's all the nasty rumors that fly around the community, and I think some of them are true, some of them are not. But the people make decisions, unfortunately, based on rumors. And in this case, since Peninsula is such a fabulous school, we don't have any bad rumors going around us, other than we've got a lot of smart kids here. Peninsula is probably the best school in the United States, so it's pretty obvious, I think. And then me being here this year as a first year as the assistant principal, that's probably a big factor. I'm a big draw in the community. They're going to pick the best school that works for them, and for most of them, it looks like Peninsula is going to be the school next year that works for them.
So how do you feel about having about 700 freshmen here next year?
Oh, I'm really excited because I like to meet new people, and this year's incoming freshmen are pretty cool.
That's a lot of freshmen, and I hope there's enough room and everything, but they're kind of small anyways, so.
I don't like it. Well, they'll definitely outnumber us seniors. Haha, seniors, let's go!
We're like really crazy because there's gonna be a lot of students at Penn.
Very excited. Lots to bully. Just kidding.
Well, it looks like it's no secret that Peninsula is the best school on the hill. We'll be having more freshmen here than ever, and I know it's going to be awesome. This is Andrew Menard, EOP News.
Thank you, Andrew. As the school year comes to an end for all Peninsula students and seniors wrap up their high school careers, a few cherished members of our staff are also saying goodbye to Peninsula for good. Melody Schmidt has more.
The Panther family has consisted of many great students and faculty. Just like our students who graduate after their 4-year stay, staff and teachers retire as well. Our previously admired principal, Mr. Johnson, retired last year, and many other faculty are retiring this year as well. We went to commemorate our Peninsula staff members.
I've been teaching at Peninsula a while now. I've been teaching a long time. It's time for me to go have some fun, okay? But I loved it here. I got the best room in the whole school, 3 right outside, total fresh air, quick trip to the bathroom. And teaching, I went into this for one reason. I love the kids and I love to learn. And they're throwing things at me right now, so I'm gonna duck and drive at the same time. But anyway, always loved this profession, always wanted to do it, and it's a lot of hard work, but it's the best job ever if this is what you love to do.
What are you going to do after you retire?
Well, my ex-husband and I put a brand new Subaru engine in a VW van, and we're going to drive that Westphalia all over the country and just really live with the people everywhere and play around. Then I'm going to find every zip line there is all over the United States and have some rides.
What will you miss most about Peninsula?
Before I answer that question, I want to introduce Mr. Calabrese. He was my mentor teacher in 1971. He taught me how to teach.
I think you were 12 years old.
I was 12 years old at the time. Thank you.
Yes, I was her mentor teacher, and she had just come in, and I remember the first day. Remember that first day?
I do.
And she, in spite of my leading, she went into teaching, so God bless her, and I wish her a great career when she retires.
We've been friends for a long time. Long time. Thank you, Larry.
What are you going to do after you retire?
Oh boy, my husband and I are going to start a new chapter. We're going to travel, a lot of traveling, and I'm going to do some volunteer work. Oh, look who's here. Come over here, Mr. Spalding. Come over here. Here's another member of our science department, Mr. Mike Spalding, and he's so much fun to have as a teacher. That's what the students tell me. Now, this is my interview, so you may leave now.
I thought I could say some nice things.
Okay, go ahead.
She's always been a teacher that I look up to, and she's been there as a resource for me and for support. When I was first here, when I had questions, she always had an answer, and I've enjoyed working with her tremendously, and I will miss having you here.
Back to my question, what are you going to do after you retire?
Okay, well, like I was saying, we're going to be doing some traveling, and I'm going to be doing some volunteer work as well. I think with the Cabrillo Marine Museum. My husband is on the board of directors, and I end up down there anyway, so I might as well make it my volunteer work, and I love it down there because I'm working with kids again, and that's what I like to do.
What will you miss the most at Peninsula?
I'm going to miss the students. I'll miss the students more than anything. I just enjoy being with them every day. They keep me young, and young feeling anyway, and I'm going to miss laughing with them. I really, really am. I love to connect with kids. I love to laugh with kids, have shared human moments. I just love that, and that's what I'll miss the most. I think I'm going to think about them every day for a long time.
I'd like to pass this on to all the students at Penn for your generation. When I was in high school, this was our sign. It was the peace sign. But for you guys, I want you to have this sign, and that's just do the right thing for the most and the many. Okay? And I want that to be your sign. Just flip that back and forth and remember that, because that's what you guys are going to have to do to make this world the best place.
Thanks, Melody.
Well, Panthers, it looks like we have only one more remaining episode of EOP, so make sure to tune in tomorrow. I'm Duncan Conley.
And I'm Christina Wall.
And we'll see you later.
God only